I started a long time ago. My mother used to do all kinds of crafts, so I guess she was like the inspiration for me to start. I've been always doing crafts, but then crochet came later on. I'm a seamstress from my first education, but nowadays I just focus more on crochet. I think I just fell in love with the craft. That's basically it. My friend had a shop in Helsinki, so I'm from Helsinki. So she had a shop and she was inviting me to teach. I was so nervous on my first workshop that I forgot everything I was supposed to do. I forgot my name and everything. I think my first workshop abroad was the one in Paris. I don't really remember, but it just basically happened, and I'm still on the same road. So I love it. I realized that I was never a educated teacher. I'm more like enthusiastic crafter, and I want to share. So teaching has been really good tool for that, sharing, and of course seeing the world, meeting the other crafters. It's really amazing. Looking for different kinds of topics, because I was graduating, so I had to make my final year thesis, and I was traveling in Bulgaria, and then I just got like this late evening random idea that how about making patterns? I never made any patterns in my life, so I started, and it took me almost 2 years to start and finish the first book. So it was a long process. I was learning quite a lot while I was working, but it was like it wasn't like a clear vision that I want to become a craft book author. It just happened. I didn't have so clear career before that, but now making the books and publishing, I have like how many? 26 books in the market soon with all the languages. So I've been just lucky, like very lucky after being lucky, and I'm lucky still. So I feel like it was the right thing for me to happen. Well, first of all, if I think about myself when I was starting, I had already a lot of experience. I've been doing crafts since I was a kid. So basically, first thing you need is talent. You need passion, and you need to know what you're doing craft-wise. When I started making the books, I had no idea how to make books, but yet it managed. So I would say that passion is the key. But you gotta have something new to offer. You cannot repeat the things that's been already done. It's like in crochet, my basic technique is the geometrical patterns. So that's what became my trademark quite fast. But for a starting designer, I would say that you need to create something really unique, your own style, and brand it, and then just, go with it. There is really like no straight way to get to from point A to point Z, but there is no shortcuts, but there is like people can see if you're passionate, if you know what you want to do, if you have the passion for crafts, for example. I meet a lot of crafters, and all of us have it, but not everybody wants to make a career out of it. But if you want to, it just requires work, connections. Connections are, I would say that they are the most difficult, because when you start, you don't have the connections. I started from the scratch, but slowly I started meeting people, getting sponsors, and getting name in the business. So you need a lot of patience and passion and talent. I think that's the three main things what one needs.